Hi, Fred here for another Tuesday Tent Talk. And I want to say, Sean in mid-Michigan, this one's for you. You asked us about your old style of ratchets, and you'd got some ratchets from us and had some questions about the yoke ratchet, which the yoke ratchet is not sewn. It's completely flexible. And you had some questions on how to utilize that or apply it to a stake bar. So I'm going to apply that and show you that. So thank you for sending that request in, and hopefully this answers your question. We have three different types of stake bars at Fred's. We do two 30-inch stake bars and a 24-inch stake bar. Personal preference just really depends on what you have maybe in your inventory. I prefer the 30-inch, the bell studding from the old ATA or IFAI. 12 inches apart on your spacing, so that always is nice. The square stake bar tends to pull out of the ground and not bend as much as the flat, but there's always a give and take. The flat stake bar here is great. It gives you less of a tripping hazard. It's only 1/2 inches high instead of 2 inches high, and it lays a little bit flatter. The one nice thing with this stake bar is that if you had another flat one, you could put another row here, or you could extend it, and then you don't have that height, where if you had the 2-inch square stake bar, you'd be 4 inches high here. So your question was, I have a single yoke ratchet, so I'm going to use a 1-inch, which we normally would always have a 2-inch ratchet or a 10,000 pound ratchet on a stake bar. And it could have a single yoke or a double yoke. Ours always have a double yoke, but you had a single yoke. So on that stake bar, I'm going to show you on this 20-inch, because 24-inch, it's the easiest. You would put your stakes in, and I just are using our small door stakes here to show you. So we would have that in the ground, okay, like that. And then what we would do is put it under the center stake bar, okay? That's using all three stakes to pull the pressure of that stake bar and get it back to the ratchet. So some of the confusion I think that you might have had is when you went to the yoke ratchet, which can go. Now you can use this a couple different ways. So you could take it this way and put the stake just in the center location with a yoke ratchet, or you could split it and go to a double and go to both outside stakes so it gets uniform pull. Either one is okay. I like to take the two outside ones. That's my preferred method. Again, these are just my suggestions. You may have a better method, but that's how I would do it with a double yoke, okay? Together, or the two outsides. My preferred method is the two outsides. With this ratchet, we talked about in the stake bar about being 2 inches high. So if this was our long side of the tent and we had a marquee, you could move that. Always remember, because I see a lot of setups in this stake bar is in the path of the guest, where you could shift it to one side, make the trip hazard smaller, and shift it left or right justified on that. So Sean, I hope that helps you a little bit. Questions on the ratchets. We do have a ratchet sale coming up, so look for the flyer attached to this and see if we can get you some ratchets, 1-inch, 2-inch stakes and stake bars. We can get you held down. So for Fred at another Tuesday Tent Talk, thank you. And if you have a suggestion, email us at tttwemaketents.com.